Hey guys, Mrs. Kano here. Kano, much delayed Force Friday video.
Yes. This is called Force Friday 2, which kind of confuses me because I thought they did a Force Friday for Rogue One as well. They did release some stuff.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
I guess it wasn't considered Force Friday, so Force Friday 2. This happened September 1st.
Yes.
Which was literally
2 days
before we moved. So it was a hectic day.
It was.
And we had to basically repack all this stuff to come down.
Yeah, it definitely threw a monkey wrench in our plans a bit. But it worked out for the best, I think.
So there was a few places that had some midnight releases and things going on, but where we lived, the Target did not have it. Unfortunately, I did not figure that out until I got there.
Oh, that's right.
Kano Jr. and I went down at about 11:30, and we were standing outside the Target, and we saw people in there, thought they were workers getting ready. But apparently they were just closing up for the night. As they came out and they're like, oh, we're not doing that. I'm like, yeah, I just noticed that. So we struck out there at Target for the night. We were hoping to get the Target exclusive pork, which at this point I think is the only exclusive I'm missing. You'll see in a minute.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the only one I'm currently missing from The Last Jedi as of now.
Right.
But anyways, we decided to just go over to Walmart. We weren't sure what they were doing, but our Walmart is open 24/7, or our old Walmart.
Yes, our old Walmart. I don't know what our new one is.
Right, so we went in and I saw a few other people standing around. Luckily, they weren't there for the Pops for the most part. They were there for some of the other things like the Black Series and
Legos.
Yeah, some of the other. So we just kind of hung out with them.
And by we, he means him and Kano Jr.
Me and Kano Jr.
I stayed home with baby Kano and slept.
Yes.
I guess talk about that later too.
Yeah. So they weren't ready. Things weren't out yet, and it was funny because the lady was actually pulling the stuff out from the back, and she was apologizing to us, and it wasn't even technically midnight, or it might have been just after midnight. So we're like, don't worry about it. It's like we weren't expecting it to be out until midnight anyway. So, but like there was a bunch of pallets of stuff, and of course the Pops were the last ones they brought out.
But you helped her unpack the pallets.
I was helping her pull stuff out because I felt kind of bad for her, and I was also trying to be kind of close to what came out.
Sneaky.
Yes, which ended up helping out. I mean, the guys we were there with knew we were there for the Funko Pops.
Right, so they gave you your fair share.
We kind of got the first choice because they were there for other things. But, so.
Well, you want to tell them what you got?
Yes, at Walmart we got the Chase Borg. It was the first. I saw it as soon as they pulled it off. It was right there in front of me, so I grabbed it.
I thought for sure we were so up a creek because I think Porg's adorable. I don't know what role it's gonna play. It's probably just like another group. They're gonna make 8,000 of them. But I thought he was really cute. They're all cute. I think there are slight variations, but that was cute. But I was like, great. Somebody here is the completionist, so I said now they're gonna have chases, they're gonna have flock chases, we're never gonna find them. So I was really surprised because when you guys came home and woke me up and handed it to me, I was like, no way, that's awesome. I was so excited. And then I went right back to sleep. I'll put it on the shelf next to me.
As much as they do release a lot of exclusive Star Wars characters, and with the Comic-Cons and everything, getting some of the backlog is difficult.
Right.
But they haven't had too many chases. They've had a couple in the Smuggler's Bounty boxes that are considered chases.
Well, we got those.
And we've ended up getting those, but they haven't had really anything that was actually chase. And now I'm afraid that this is going to start happening, and it's harder and harder to get. I mean, I know they're like 1 in 6 now, and a lot of people got them, but
yeah,
they're
but the
still,
flippers on there
yeah,
too,
they're still 1 in 6. Even if they're 1 in 6, there's still people are still running out to get those chases and throw them up online. So.
And the other thing you got?
Oh yes, and we got the Walmart exclusive Resistance BB unit.
And we were really nervous because there was no Leia.
Yeah, they did not have any of the Leias. I looked through the entire thing. I'm not sure if the Leia was included in the palette or if they sent extra ones and they put them out afterwards, but they weren't at that particular Walmart, especially not that night.
Or online.
Right. I was looking around and could not find it, so as of that night, we did not have it.
Right. So because there's been such a spread of where they're sending everything now, of course it's growing, and our proximity was not good. Like, we did not have a Target within an hour and 15 minutes of a Barnes & Noble. So it was like we had to pick and choose. So we've been trying to order some stuff online, which we don't like to do. As you've seen, it does not usually go well for us.
Well, we sort of lucked out with this.
But we did, right.
Because they only did, we had to order a couple. But
right.
The Targets and Walmart, and then we have GameStop.
Hot Topic too, because while he was out, so I guess, do we want to talk about this?
Yeah, you did that first. Go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, so while they were out or in the middle, I woke up at midnight and I was trying to check online to see if anything had gone live. Because I can never remember if it's midnight East Coast, if it's midnight West Coast, which is like 3 o'clock East Coast time. We are on the East Coast. I
sometimes think it's anywhere between.
Yeah, or anywhere in between. And what was up that I could not get? Oh, it was the flocked porg was on Hot Topic, and right. It was in my car, and it wouldn't let me check out, and I was getting so mad, and I think Box Lunch was the other one, right?
Mm-hmm.
That, same thing, like, immediately gone, and I was just so frustrated because it's like, the one thing I pride myself in is quick fingers online. Like, I am pretty fast, I've got everything set up, I'm not going in to buy 6, I'm going in to buy 1, So I was really irritated, and I felt like I kind of let him down because if I was able to get the Hot Topic one online, we were not going to get up the next morning and go anywhere, and I couldn't get it online. So then you came home, showed me the chase, I was all excited, and then I think at that point we said we're going to go to bed for like 2 hours. Right?
We got up and checked it again.
Oh yeah, we checked again because I had fallen back asleep at some point. I got very little sleep. Well, we both did. Got very little sleep that night. We're kind of off and on. I think we got maybe as much as Funko Pop Hunters got. Like, one was up while the other one was asleep, and so we finally decided that we were going to just go to our stores, our Hot Topics and everything. So we were going to get up, and we didn't want to get up too early because it was baby Kano's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So we were trying to let her sleep in, but we ended up getting up and coming over, about 9, 10 o'clock-ish?
Well, we just went down to our Target. We didn't go across for this.
Oh, that's right. We did not.
No, we decided to just go down to our hometown.
Yes.
And hit Target, and I think we tried Walmart and Walgreens again.
Yes.
And then GameStop.
Right.
But we got to Target before it opened, and we were in line.
Oh, yeah.
And we were waiting, and they said that there was limits and stuff, so nobody could,
Yeah, because we have a local flipper. Or had a local flipper.
Well,
Sorry,
sure
we have new local flippers in our new location. But yeah, we had a guy that worked at Target, but not for Target. But he always got all the chases, got all the hard to find ones, and was flipping them online, and was open about it. Like, told everybody, "Oh yeah, I sell them online to pay for my San Diego Comic-Con ticket." Remember, that was like the one conversation he had with us. So we all know that he's a flipper, so they've kind of made these rules to prevent that.
Yeah. So we went in, and I had baby Kano on me, so she took off and went to the back, and
I went a different
couldn't
way.
find it apparently right away.
No, so our store was set up with the end cap of all the Star Wars stuff, and then where the seasonal stuff usually is was another Star Wars section, and another employee was going back there to get the pops, and I dashed back there with her because I knew she worked there. She had worked there the night before, so she knew where they were. Well, she went back there. There was no porgs. No porgs.
There was no
very few pops at all. And the ones that they had were marked on clearance. So I didn't grab them because I thought there was something wrong with them. Because typically when they clearance out anything, it's because it comes in damaged. And I don't want a damaged box. So I turned around and went back towards you. And there was none in the toy section. So we went back and we looked at the boxes. They were fine. They just had priced them down to clearance.
There was some kind of glitch in the system, and when they came through, they had them marked as clearance already, and
they were cheaper.
Yeah, they put them down at clearance. So we ended up picking up
some commons.
The 3 that were left. We weren't going out for commons, but because
they were like $6 or something.
Yeah, they were marked down so much, we decided to grab what they had left.
Plus, with our red card, it was even less.
They had people had already picked through everything, so there was only a handful left. So we got
Snoke.
We got Snoke.
Kylo Ren. And
BB-8.
BB-8. Yep. So this kind of started. They had the promotion at Target, which I don't know if you guys remember, but it was like if you spend a certain amount, you get a gift card. And so we had. Oh, because it was baby Kano's birthday, we let her pick something out.
Mm.
And she picked out, she's sleeping around, so we grab it, but it's like that talking porg that was Target exclusive, maybe?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But, yeah.
But anyways, stuffed porg, she loved it.
Yells or whatever.
Right. So we're like, okay, well, we were a little bit short for the gift card, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we were over for the minimum gift card, but we were under for the maximum where you got like a $20 gift card or whatever it was. So you wanted to get some books.
Oh, we had already had those in. So.
We already had those. So
we picked up the new Leia book
and Phasma. So then, like, I had picked out a shirt because I liked there was a Leia R2D2 t-shirt. I got that. And then baby Kano got the Star Wars Tsum Tsum t-shirt. And I had thrown in... Did I throw some of these in there at this point? Okay. The 2 cars. So I thought these cars were so cool. And, I mean, I don't collect them, but maybe I do now. I got BB-8 for myself. I love the droids. And then I know that Kano's a huge Rey fan, so I grabbed the Rey one. I thought for sure this was going to put us up over the edge for what we needed to spend in order to get the gift card.
Well, before that, I got this at Walmart as well because I'm a Rey, and she was out, and I grabbed her, so I got this one at Walmart.
Right. So we went up to the register, scanned everything through, spent well more than what it should have been. I shouldn't say well more, but enough to put us over to get the gift card, and it didn't work. Because it excluded clearance, which they had marked those down.
Yeah.
So I sent Kano back out. I'm like, just go get more stuff because at this point it was going to be a wash. Like whatever we spent was what the gift card was going to be anyway. So it was going to be like free. So I sent him back, and I was just going to get a couple more cars because I thought they were kind of cool. But he came back with these. So Poe, Finn, and because he knows I'm kind of into the porgs, he got the Chewbacca with the little porg. So that was our Target trip. I think that was the most we've spent on just Star Wars stuff in one store ever, for like all these little items and stuff. But that started our day.
And this finished our day?
Yes.
We got the DJ exclusive from GameStop. The GameStop's up there pretty good.
They are.
When I went to the Force Friday for Force Awakens, that was probably the only one I got. I think was the exclusive Finn from Force Awakens, and
well, we also knew we knew which GameStop to go to. You know, we've kind of learned which ones everybody goes to because they're in close proximity, or like this one I think opens a little bit later. Or no, they open earlier than the one in our mall used to. So we would go there first. People tended to not go there as often. So usually you'd have luck, and if you didn't, then you'd try to go over to the mall and try to get it there. It was kind of the same thing we had when we went over, like one state over. We would do the same thing. We would go to the one not at the mall because nobody went there. So that's kind of the way we've done it. So from here, we just kind of had to...
So basically, the next ones are... Orders. We ordered these. These are ones you found online, right? So.
Yes. So we found the flocked Chewbacca.
And most of these got mailed here
to
our new address, so we didn't get these up there. We got them here.
Yeah. So because we knew we were moving, and because we knew there was no way it was going to get there before we left, we were smart enough to put the correct address on most of these. Yes. Are we going to talk about the missing one? The next one I was really...
That was Chewbacca,
yeah.
The FYE one.
I said that. It was a flocked Chewbacca. Okay.
We ordered 2 of these. She finally got it through.
But the reason why was because they were on sale.
Right. We were hoping to get, obviously, a Chase one.
Right.
We did not, but that's okay, because, I mean, I want one, obviously, because I am a completionist or completist.
Sure.
Yeah. But Mrs. Kano takes some of these to her office.
Where I will be.
Or will be. So she'll
once
probably
I get
take
settled.
one of these there. But like that, besides the other flocked pork or the other winged pork from Target, that's the only one I think we're missing.
Right.
So.
Right. Well, and then just regular.
Well, we're missing some regular
common ones.
Yeah.
So the next one I ordered from Box Lunch. This one, I was smart enough to go into all of my accounts before we went online, and I updated our address to our new address because I knew I don't have time for this. I'm not changing addresses. So we got them all set up. So Box Lunch was delivered here. Actually, was that the first one we got here?
No, I think it was the
Chewbacca, yeah. So we ordered this from Box Lunch. This was one that it came up real quick, and it was gone almost as fast, and I managed to get it. It ended up coming back up again later, but I didn't even have time to look for coupon codes or anything, which I wish I would have because I could have saved a little bit. But he's definitely cool. This is that BB9E. He's chrome. I like the chrome ones. If I took them out of the box, I'm sure I would hate them because I would hate fingerprints on them. But I think he's cool. Box Lunch is kind of on my crap list right now, but we'll talk about that after we're done.
We can talk about that.
Talk about it.
It was part of
it. Was the same day.
We ordered 2 pops. One was a Harry Potter one, they're exclusive, and we got the Executioner.
Yes.
As well, which would have been in here.
And
a bag.
My R2 R9 purse. It was a Loungefly exclusive to Box Lunch, numbered edition.
For some reason, when she ordered it, Box Lunch reverted our address back to our old address.
Just for the shipping. The billing address was our new address.
Right. And she caught it immediately.
4 minutes.
Sent them an email. And then called them. And by the time she got through to them, they said it was too late to change it. But not to worry because it would either get forwarded back to them or forwarded to us. Well, it got there, it said it was going to get forwarded to us, and then it said it couldn't be forwarded to us, so they got rid of it.
Yeah, they disposed of our box. $60 worth of stuff, and I can no longer get the bag. Not available anymore, so I can't even, it was literally irreplaceable, and they had the gall to give me back. Okay, they gave me a refund, but would not refund me the shipping, which irritates me to no end because they screwed it up. I mean, I had literally ordered this right before, everything was fine. Ordered it, and it had the shipping address as our old address. And quite frankly, we had enough people around that could have gotten the box.
Right.
But they told us, don't worry about it. If you're not there, and you don't sign for it, which I told them time and time again, I've never signed for a box lunch. But they said, don't worry about it. If they can't deliver to your house, they'll send it back to us. And once they do, just call us and we'll resend it out to your new address. So I didn't do anything. I just waited for it to run its course. Then we called the local post office, actually just recently.
Yep.
And they said no, they sent it the wrong way. It couldn't be returned. It couldn't be forwarded, so we had to dispose of it. So I'm really pissed off. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love my handbags like nobody. I love my geeky stuff. I'm pissed that I can't get that. We can't get Harry Potter right now. So I can't get the things that I was supposed to get. And yeah, I mean, I can buy another Executioner anywhere, but I have I'm just so bitter about it, which, I mean, that to me is kind of like you with your Baxter. Like, it just irritates me. And the customer service was really, really terrible. I mean, waiting online for 20 minutes to have them then just answer the phone, say hello, and then, oh, I can't hear you, and then they hung up. And then I had to call back again and waited online. I mean, the whole thing was it was awful. So I'm really happy that they don't have anything that I want for New York City Comic Con, because I'm going to try to not order from them, so.
Well, speaking of Baxter.
Sorry.
We had another slight issue with shipping. We've actually had a bunch lately, we had some really good times of not getting problems, but it's just starting again. Well, we ordered the the Toys R Us Kylo Ren, which got shipped in an envelope. It came in an envelope.
A paper envelope.
That, I mean,
no padding.
Yeah, it was just
mutilated.
Destroyed. And so I sent them a message on Twitter, and at that point, there was none left online, so they couldn't send me another one. So they just refunded the
shipping.
Just the shipping?
Just the shipping.
And then gave me $5 off on my next purchase online. But at this point, I don't have one. So we found another one at our local Toys R Us.
Yes.
So
thank God.
We got this one.
Because there weren't any. So when I had gone back in, I was like, fine, I'll order you another one. I'll order it with something else, so they have to put it in a box. Something soft. Find something plush. I don't even care. But it wasn't available online. And then, of course, I was looking to see if it was in any stores. And we live in a much more populated area now. So there's a lot more stores around. None anywhere, and you just happened to find it when you stopped in with Baby Kano one day.
And I was just so mad about it that I took the
slightly beaten up
one back with the one we bought, and I got Finn. So I basically got
exchanged it.
I mean, I still paid for it, but I got it instead of having a beat up Kylo Ren, a second one.
Right.
We get Finn, which I'm going to want these eventually anyway. We weren't trying to get the commons. And when I went there, they had not as many left. They had a few of the ones we already had. They had a couple Luke Skywalkers. I was going to get him first, but all three were beat up. And I think they didn't have a Rey. I still don't have a Rey.
Are they the same ones that messed up our Ben Roethlisberger too? Like it was all cut open.
And the Robin from Teen Titans.
Oh yeah, that was all butchered up too. We got a box for that one though, right?
Yeah, we got a switch out box.
Yeah.
But anyways, when we moved down here, I had to go back and get our second car to drive down. And when I did that, I stopped off with some family at another state. And while I was out, I found the Princess Leia from Walmart.
And then once you found her, I found her down here in
she's
14 different Walmarts.
She's now around here too. So, but
she was definitely slow to come out. Like we were looking, we looked at.
Well, like I said, these weren't in the.
Yeah, they weren't.
They put them back out after on the shelves, not in the crate thing. So.
Right. So then your adventures with Baby Kano resulted in...
So Force Friday lasts a month now, at least. It's still going on because they don't have everything, but they didn't even release these next two until later. And I have no idea why Walgreens
is so awful.
It's become like one of the main places that has exclusives from Funko, and unfortunately it's mostly Star Wars stuff. And
we have no less than 8.
There's a ton of Walgreens around here.
Yeah, no, 8. No, we went from one Walgreens, to 8 within 5 miles.
Which I'm hoping is a good sign that there'll be more. But I mean, there's stuff out right now, which I've gone to about 4 or 5 of them around here, and I haven't found a single one. But while I was out, actually, I just randomly stopped to get, I think, the kids a drink or something, and I found the first Praetorian Guard.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been to about the same one and multiples again to find the second one, and I could not find it.
But we had some luck. So, in full disclosure, we went to MegaCon this weekend.
This one we got at MegaCon.
And somebody was selling it there. Granted, it was for $15, which is more than we would spend. But I already had told him he's been wasting $5 at least in gas just driving around to all these Walmarts during traffic trying to figure out.
And if you were to order it online, that's at least what you're going to pay for shipping. If it's $10 plus almost $6 shipping anyway.
So it was worth it to at least find that one. So we have that one done. Now we do have not part of Force Friday, but we have the Red Stormtrooper coming.
Yes.
So we are Red Card members. We did not get a freebie, as far as we know.
We got sent to our old address.
Right. And maybe it'll show up, maybe it won't. So we did order that on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I ordered 2 just to be safe. I've been kind of doing that more when we order online because I don't know what the condition's gonna be like when it gets here. I don't know if it's gonna have a jacked up paint job or what it's gonna be, or if we're gonna have another Toys R Us debacle. So I've been buying 2. We don't ever buy them with the intent to resell, so we buy one. We keep the best one in the box, and then either I will get it or Kano Jr. will end up getting it. So I did order 2 of those because I know I'm not going to find them in a store anywhere. But we still have a few of the commons to get.
Mm-hmm.
I would just die to get a Chase flocked one. Oh man, I love the flocked ones. I love them. And the fact that they made a Chase just, I was hoping, we don't have very good luck. We always say, he's Irish. I said he's one of the unluckiest Irishmen I've ever met. It's just not going to happen. But we did order the 2 from Hot Topic with the odd hopes that maybe we'd get a Chase, and I wasn't upset because now I get a flocked porg that I can open up, but it would have been nice just that once to get it. But that's all right. It's still, we love the thrill of the hunt, so it's fun to go out and try to look to see if we can find one. It's becoming harder and harder because employees are becoming more and more
aware.
Yes. But.
Well, if you look back to the Force Friday from 2 years ago when we did much better this time.
Well, there's also 8 million pops that they put out too.
Yeah, I don't remember how many exclusive they had.
They're killing us.
Yeah, there's the amount of pops they're putting out for these Comic-Cons now is insane.
It's not. Yeah, it's because we were just discussing this because
it's getting to the point where even though we break it down, we only collect a very few amount of pops now. We've really cut back. We used to get
all
anything
Marvel,
that interested
all the DC,
us,
all the Disney, all the
everything. So I've cut back to basically Star Wars and Masters of the Universe.
Yes.
And I guess Thundercats too, but they've just put out their first new Thundercat one in a long time.
And mine's mostly
Disney and that Harry Potter franchise.
If I can, I'm not all gung ho about the Harry Potter ones because there's so many, and I know there's going to be so many. It's just not feasible. So I'm trying to get just the special ones, but even still, like New York City, you were just saying we were looking at a minimum bare minimum was $9, and at $15 a pop, like that adds up. Huh? I didn't mean that.
And that's not even counting the Boba Fett one. That's $40.
Yes.
I mean, the new deluxe pops are more money now. Most of the regular ones are $25, but now you're talking the con exclusive one. It's gonna be $40. It's getting really hard because they're not stopping during the rest of the year. There's still stuff coming out constantly that if you want to get, you need to get out, especially the exclusives.
The only good thing is it's going to keep us in check, I think. It's going to keep our collections in check. We're only going to focus on the ones that we really feel nearest and dearest. Like Disney, don't get me wrong, I love Disney. I'm all about the park exclusives lately. Mm-hmm. Like that's my big push. But even the Disney ones, which I love the Disney ones, but I'm only getting the ones that really, really mean a lot to me, or that I really love, or that are quick, easy, like get 3, done the collection, and that's it. I mean, there was a time when I would buy any Disney one that I could find, and I can't do that anymore.
I mean, we're like that with a lot. I mean, if there's anything that jumps out at us, like Marvel-wise or DC or something like that, we still possibly get it. Or if it's marked down to a certain amount, we might pick it up then. But
like my soft spot for Wonder Woman,
right? And Harley Quinn.
And Harley Quinn, you and Harley Quinn. I mean, even the Jokers I've really backed off on because I could have gone crazy on some of those, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely reeling us in, and it's kind of, I mean, it's not unfortunate. It just, we wish
they come out. I mean, if you follow them, something is announced almost every day, something new coming out. And even we don't even see half of them because they don't come out. You can't find them. You have to really like order them or.
Yeah, like I'm really torn because I love these cereal ones.
Mm. Yeah.
But.
But now, and with the cons, at least, I mean, this year alone, we had, Emerald City Comic Con, which was not very many, but we still had to go out and try to find a couple.
Yes.
Then we had Star Wars Celebration, then San Diego Comic Con, and then now New York Comic Con, and that's 4 huge things. I mean, Celebration had, 8 at least, I think. Mm-hmm. We wanted almost 10, probably, is it 10 from San Diego Comic Con? And in New York Comic Con, just going by our standards, it was 10. So it's hard for us, to do that. And
it's not, I mean, it's not just a financial thing, it's space. I mean, buying 10 at a time, you don't realize how much space that takes out. And we really want to be able to display them.
Right.
And we just aren't going to be able to do that because we're going to have to stack them, 3-4 deep, and we have a lot.
And the problem is that these, you don't get them now, at least the ones from the con, you're probably not going to find them unless you go on eBay and start paying some extra money.
Quadruple.
So that's the only problem is because I want to collect the Star Wars ones. Right. There are 6 coming out for New York Comic Con. One happened to be a $40 Boba Fett. And I've already said to myself, I don't think I'm going to get the movie moments because they're just so big, and I mean, I like the way they look, but they're kind of redundant, and I just don't know where I'm going to put them, and that's just more money to spend on it.
But then he says to me, yeah, but they're a different number, and I need to have...
It does bother me that it's still part of the Funko Pop line instead of a different line, because I'd like to get all the collection, but
sequential.
I don't think it's going to happen. I just got to, But that's just us rambling on now. Whining.
Sorry guys, we're whining and complaining. Now we're at like 35 minutes, so.
Nobody's going to watch it anyway.
That's true, it's just us. We'll watch it in a month or 2 months and say.
Right. But I think we did alright for this. I'm hoping we can do alright for New York Comic Con. So stay tuned if you want to see what we got once we hammer down the details and what we're going to get.
That'll be next.
But I guess that's it for now.
All right.
Which was your favorite pop?
Oh boy.
The flock pork cream.
Probably, yeah. I don't know because I'm kind of torn, but I kind of like the Chewbacca because he's flocked and he has the porg. And I like Chewbacca too. So, I mean, I like that. I think the individual porgs are going to get kind of old. But I love the flocked ones. Flocked glow-in-the-dark. Those are my favorite. My least favorite is the box lunch one because I'm irritated with them and it's Kern. I'm just kidding, guys. No, honestly, Snoke is my least favorite. He just,
The Hugh Hefner?
It's too soon. Oh, yeah, so anyway, on that note, what's your favorites?
I don't know. I think the Praetorian Guards look really awesome. I'm really hoping they do something cool in the movie because they look cool. So, but we gotta chase porg. So
yeah, that's pretty cool. Freaking cool. So
I'm kind of glad we were the first one there to grab it. So
yeah, I mean, all in all, honestly, I like them all. I like them all, but I'm always gonna have a partiality to anything flocked, glow in the darks. Obviously, chase. Who doesn't love a chase? Mm-hmm. And the fact that it's a chase that we want, that means more to me. You know, I mean, we've been pretty lucky. We found quite a few chases lately. I say quite a few for us. It's quite a few. Mm-hmm. But they're not ones that were like, woohoo!
It's funny.
This one I was like, woohoo!
Yeah, we find chases that we don't really care about, and we.
That's not true. I like that Terrence and Phillip we found. That was pretty exciting.
Right.
Anyways.
But the robot one and the Stranger Things one and the Top Cat, those are ones I don't really care about. I want like the Riddler and the Wonder Woman and stuff like that.
Of course, yeah.
But
anyway.
Oh well.
We're getting off the path again.
That's us. We ramble.
Yes. Okay, so I think that should do it for now.
Okay, wrap it
up. We'll have another video soon. Hopefully, you will hear about the many adventures of Kano and Baby Kano. They are going to be New York City Comic-Coning for us. You will be seeing them going out a lot more now. My work hours are not really conducive to going to these little trips, which does stink. I like doing them, but I think it'll be fun to watch.
A lot easier to go with two people too.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun to watch the adventures of Kano and Baby Kano as they traipse about town trying to find out where we can get everything and dealing with the traffic and all that jazz. So it'll be fun. But you'll see that soon, and you'll probably hear about it because she is getting really into the videos, guys. So you'll probably be seeing more of her crazy antics. And Kano Jr., you know, he likes to sit there and he likes to be part of it too. So even if he doesn't go, I'm sure he'll have his opinions he'd like to share about what we got. So hopefully you'll be seeing all of us soon. Hopefully we'll be in our permanent room soon.
Well, not for that one, no.
No. Yeah, so we're still working on our geek room and planning and trying to figure out what all we need to get to line the walls with shelves for our 8 million collectibles. But yeah, so that's about all we have for today.
Yes.
Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.